Goosebumps is rated GB7 because it may be too spooky for children under 7.
Hello, I'm back for another Goosebumps video. Today, Poparena did another one. He did The Girl Who Cried Monster. And it is interesting that I didn't even look it up because, anyways, it turns out that The Girl Who Cried Monster was actually supposed to have Mr. Mortman eating children. I never saw that before, but that would have been a better book than what they gave us. From what I've heard, Poverina talks about it, that book totally kind of sucks. I mean, for me personally, I say it's decent. It's decent, it'll do. I have no idea what they could have done for the ending to make it better because there really isn't. And Poparena had some good points. So hopefully in the title, it basically was saying Mr. Mortman is not a criminal or is not a monster or is not the bad guy here. Whatever I'm going to choose, whatever. Anyways, like he ran down, Mr. Mortman was just this run-of-the-mill freaking librarian. Yes, he ate turtles. Yes, he ate flies. But other than that, he's not really bothering anyone. He's doing his job very, very nicely, and he was being nice to kids. Of course, the original version, you understand what's going on. It's like, yeah, the original version would have been cool. But what the frick, Scholastic? It's like, what? And did you even hear about what happened with the lawn gnomes? The Revenge of the Lawn Gnomes? It turns out one of them was picking his nose, and Scholastic told Tim Jacobus, hey, that's too nasty. We need you to not have him do that. It's like, what the frick? And I wish technically in the movie they would have knew about it. So maybe in the movie at the end of the end credits where you had the freaking lawn gnomes crashing stuff, they would be like, boom, boom, wrecking crap. And then you have one picking his nose and then rub it in his hat. And then there you go. They pose. Look at that. That would have been so awesome if they knew that story, but oh well. Anyways, all the messed up part happens here is that freaking Lucy Dark, she is became very, very nosy of this guy. And because she came very nosy of this guy, he just came to the point of where he's like, okay, listen, kid, I don't know what the frick you're doing here. I'm trying to be nice, but you took a photo of me. You showed up in my freaking damn house. And he's like, well, you're locked in the freaking library now. I'm going to have to deal with you. It's like, what? Yeah, I have no idea what he could have done. I mean, if he killed the girl, that wouldn't really solve anything. And plus, maybe, I'm not sure. Would the parents even care? I mean, the parents kind of would care, but not too much, of course, not too much, not unless they start their own investigation. And that would have been a cool revenge book, wouldn't it? That would have been a cool revenge book. The Girl Cried Monster 2. So they're looking for their daughter. They find out Mortman killed him. And, well, they ate her. They ate him. Anyways, I know I'm saying that too much. Now, thinking about how the book originally supposed to have been, where you actually had him eating children, that makes perfect sense because it would be her running for her damn life. She's fine. Well, I would like it even better if you had like a group of 4 kids and then all of a sudden her friend went missing and then her other friend went missing and now she decides to go on a mission with her other friend and they try to figure things out and then her friend gets captured maybe or she gets captured and well she's able to run away and turns out yeah of course he's a monster. They go home, the parents turns out to be monsters themselves and well of course you threatened their child. It's like yeah, it's like you threatened their child. In this book right here, in this copy of this book that we got, the final draft, he kind of threatened her, but he didn't threaten her to the point of where it's like, oh damn, you threatened my child, I'm gonna whip your ass. No, that never happened. All she did was screw him up by throwing cards on the floor. He has to organize those cards because if he doesn't, oh man, that's gonna suck. Not to mention people will ask questions because he's part of a staff of the library, and chances are they will have questions about, excuse me, how in the world is this down here? And then most likely to ask questions. You'd be like, oh, well, I guess I must have left it out and blah, 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 blah. And then now he has to do it early in the morning. He has to freaking pick up those freaking things and tidy up the freaking floor because of her throwing them down. Of course, yes, she has a little kind of good reason, but that reason still sucks. We have no idea what he would have done to her in the actual this one. But in the other one, however, in the original one, that would have been interesting. So the reason why she's doing all this crap is because kids are wounding up missing, and she's now investigating. She find out who is Mr. Mortman. Holy frick! And well, she's able to escape, go to her parents. Her parents realize that holy frick, she's telling the truth. And well, chances are, I would think it's better instead of the whole, oh, we're inviting him to dinner. Instead, he chases her at her house. Yeah, he chases her at to her house. And as soon as she goes in, it's like, yeah, as soon as he goes in, the parents are like, oh, what the freak is going on here? Why you're going after our child? And well, the dad is like, just close the freaking door behind him and saying, well, we can't have you doing this, can we, bucko? And that's when they both just straight up feed on him. Yeah, that would have been cool. And also the idea of maybe doing what Poparena says, have some bit of crazy stuff like she's brushing her teeth and saying, oh, my teeth is kind of weird looking. Yeah, something like that. Kind of like what happened with Maggie in that Treehouse of Horror episode. Oh my gosh. Damn, they killed Jim. They killed Jerry Springer. They killed Jerry Springer. Amazing too. It's like, they killed Jerry Springer, but in South Park, they never killed Jerry Springer. What's up with that? Sorry about that little cutaway, but still, this book is okay. The book is fine, but I think it's much better. The book, I mean, the episode did so much better. It did. And of course, I do have to make a nice little statement saying what Squid Jip said. It's not true. You're like, oh man, the writers of this show suck. And it's like, Trilogy was a good attempt. It was very cool. And it was a three-parter. It never actually meant to be one book each. It was a three-parter. So I think it actually works perfectly fine. And plus they created more Monster Blood, which is technically Monster Blood 1.5 of how the frick did the Monster Blood get to Monster Blood 2, even though listening to how the book goes, well, that was flawed. But even so, that still was a fun freaking damn episode. Now, as for this, The Girl Who Cried Monster, I think, yeah, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of like with me with Super Sentai and Power Rangers, how back and forth it's like, oh, this is good, this is good. There's many times that the freaking TV show would surprise you and show you that, yeah, they know how to make do and make better. And The Girl Who Cried Monster, that episode, that was done very, very nice. I have to admit, that was very nice, especially that nice little joke of where that was a nice joke that they had. Given yet again, no, they didn't have the awesome twist of Monster being hinted beforehand. So when you watch the episode again, it's like, because I always thought of it too. I was thinking, now we know that she's a monster. There's nothing that really shows how, yeah, she knew she was a monster the whole entire time. But of course, the episode, however, is kind of funny because they actually made sure that, yeah, the the girl didn't know she was a monster. The boy doesn't know they're a monster. Yes, that's a big surprise for them. Period. So I'm just saying that Mr. Mortman in this version, in the final version, not the newest, not the original version, he's an innocent man who just got screwed over. And isn't that how things go? It's like, yeah, it's kind of like what happened in freaking Home Alone, the holiday heist. You just have a dude that's breaking into your house because that painting that is in your house that you didn't know about had a was featured had featured his family, featured a relative from long long ago. And instead of being like, oh, sure, you can have the photo, I mean, like we're going to use it, instead, you're going to say, oh, you're breaking into my house. You, I'm going to screw you over. And then, oh my gosh, my sister's stuck in the freaking damn thing. So, it's like, yeah, I'm sorry, but this freaking movie sucks. This movie sucks so badly. I would rather watch a Goosebumps episode or the worst Goosebumps episode, or heck, how about why I became a bee or why I'm afraid of bees? That episode that never happened. I would rather watch the boring, crappy books of Goosebumps be turned into episodes than watch that piece of a movie. I'm sorry that this turned into a rant, but freak it. But still, they had an exchange. All they had to do is get the girl out of the safe in exchange of giving us the damn freaking painting. And they could have parted ways and no one would get hurt. But instead, no, you decide to get these three to the cops, give them the freaking damn stupid painting to the, in quotations, rightful owners, which is the stupid museum. And instead, the museum, instead of giving you a cash reward, gave you 4 tickets to go see their freaking damn museum. That's a hunk of bullshit. Well, technically, no. They did give him a cash reward of $25,000. Yeah, but again, if that freaking painting is priceless as frick, it doesn't make sense that you're just going to give him $25,000. Okay? And the one that you ranked as the worst Home Alone ever, that kid got a lot of freaking damn money. And that was a freaking damn missile chip that's worth, what, thousands, hundred thousands of dollars. And they decide to say, oh yeah, we're going to pay for your house to be rebuilt. We're going to give you more money. It's like, how the frick is that this fifth movie not ranked worst holiday movie? That's bullshit. Sorry, folks. Anyways, again, Mortman, he is actually a good guy who got screwed over. Given, yes, he does eat turtles, but there's people out there who eat frog legs, who eat frogs, who eat rabbits, who eat deer, and also who eat snails. We have lots of people who do that bull crap, and, well, we don't give them crap, so why do we give Mortman crap? Oh, yeah, and also someone eats turtle stew, so I think there's nothing really different. As for flies, in Japan, they actually eat chocolate covered cockroaches, so yeah. Yeah, don't get me started. But still, Mortman, he is a good person that got screwed over in the end. Does he even deserve to be labeled a monster? I personally don't think so. I don't think so at all. The only person who's really the monster is the person who played him in a TV show. Now, he's a freaking damn monster because he played Visor 3 in Animorphs. Kind of crazy how he went from one Scholastic to another Scholastic book to TV show. That's pretty damn crazy. But anyways, thank you for watching, folks. Have a scary day, scary night. I'm out.